Welcome to the nightcap of the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Arcahaie FC versus Waterhouse for this time from Santiago de los Caballeros, Dominican Republic. I'm Casey White on the call for this one this evening, and if earlier was any indication, it's going to be a great and entertaining night. The pitch conditions have gotten a little bit better. 83 degrees Fahrenheit. It was 90 earlier, 1% chance of rain, and 9 miles per hour wind, so that slowed Welcome back to Estadio Cibao FC as the players are getting ready to face off in this Group B action. Now entering the field is Arcahaie and Waterhouse for a huge matchup with so many implications. Just final preparations being made. Glad you could join us this evening from this wonderful venue for this very important matchup between two teams. Players taking in the music before finishing the final preparations. Final pictures taken of the starting 11, and then we will take a look at each of these starting lineups as Waterhouse prepares for their first game of this Group B action. Arcahaie has already gotten into the tournament with their result on Friday. It was a loss to Villarreal. So an all-important game, not only for Waterhouse, but for Arcahaie as they look to get on the board. And we'll take a look at the starting lineup for Arcahaie. Freshna fills their out a lineup with 9 out of the 11 starters from the first game, but Muriel coming into the game, as well as Ben Ami, who is the goal scorer in the 65th minute for Arcahaie. So watch him to be able to try to create a lot going forward. Benjamin Whitty will be our center official, helped by Clinton Daniel, Cleon Lindy, and the fourth official, Moise Gamis. A starting lineup for Arcahaie that was able to find the back of the net, but wasn't able to get the win. And then Waterhouse FC put out by Marcel Gale, a seasoned goalkeeper in Kamar Foster, and a seasoned defender in Ricardo Thomas. Those two have so many appearances in the Jamaican Premier League now, who has over 100 appearances as well himself, but he's going forward for Waterhouse, and they should be fresh, looking to create a lot of opportunities forward early on in the game to try to put Arcahaie on their heels, as this is their second time in just 2 days to be playing. Benjamin Whitty making sure everything is set to go in this 24th edition of the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championships. If the earlier game was any indication, you guys are all in for a treat, as am I, as an entertaining game in the first one, and another matchup between a team from Haiti and Jamaica. And we're underway in the Dominican Republic. Arcahaie starts with possession in the blue kits, attacking from left to right. Waterhouse in those bright yellow kits, attacking from right to left. I'm Casey White, excited to be on the broadcast for this nightcap from Estadio Cibao FC, as Waterhouse gets possession quite early, but pressing high is Arcahaie. And this ball will be played out long and well possessed there in the middle third. Good ball to break the line through midfield, but it's brought back and possessed by Arcahaie. And a lot at stake in this Caribbean Club Championship. One spot up for grabs in the Concacaf Champions League. So One team will earn the right to play in the next edition of that Champions League. Only 6 teams have qualified to be in this tournament. 2 groups of 3. These 2 teams part of Group B, along with Villarreal, who is sitting this evening and waiting to play Waterhouse on Tuesday as that one goes across the line for a throw-in. Some early pressure up top from both sides. Temperatures dropped just a little bit. It was very, very warm earlier, but it has dropped. So some energy coming right out of the gates for both of these teams. Again, teams in each group. Group A only has 1 remaining game. Group B has this one and 1 more on Tuesday. Cibao sits atop that group with Violet, who just recently won. Dispossessed in midfield by the Waterhouse midfielders. Tight defending there in midfield. A foul is eventually called, and that'll be Arcahaie. Good body pair and just coming in on that left leg. And not only a spot in Concacaf Champions League up for grabs, but also 2, potentially 3 spots that can be earned in Concacaf League. Out of the 14 qualify semifinal, 3rd place, 4 spots, and there's a playoff game as well for a 4th spot overall, 3rd in Concacaf League. So a lot at stake for these 6 teams looking to secure one of those spots. Good turn in midfield, dancing through everyone, and finally dispossessed, but a shot on frame early, and a great save in this first 5 minutes. Elian does well to collect that one as it came through a crowd of Arcahaie defenders. Great little slip ball in. Elian again with the clear. Looking to try to find the space behind the back line, but unsuccessful. Little miscue there on the far side flank. It'll be a throw into Arcahaie. Arcahaie is in their 2nd participation in the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship, while Waterhouse is in their 6th. So a lot of appearances for Waterhouse, the runner-up in last year's Jamaican Premier League, earning this spot in this competition. Cavalier, the champion, who played in the game earlier from this past year, but Waterhouse has had many more appearances as Cavalier was having their first appearance in an international competition earlier today. Bit of confusion, multiple balls on the field, but it'll be a throw-in for Arcahaie. This one's in on the far side lane, cutting inside, a great shot and save. Tamar Foster up to the challenge, but perhaps another opportunity brewing. And that's how quickly Arcahaie can break. A good opportunity for their side, and this one floated in, and Foster collects. Well played by Joseph, and then the cut inside, just a great opportunity, but lifting it to an area where it makes it an easier save for Foster. A strike from distance, but nothing to test Kamar Foster in goal. Long service, but the back line dropping well of Waterhouse, but picked up in that half space in front of the back line. And again, 1v1. Early ball, he's open in the middle, but this one's deep. A long service again. Can he get there? He does. Brings it down his chest. Great defending. What a last-ditch effort there from the center back. Muriel with a great run in. Just a bit of a heavy touch off the chest. But this ball is just hit with such perfect backspin right into the run of Muriel. The touch just gets away from him. Elvis Wilson doing so well to recover there. I don't know where he came from, but it was great coming across, and Foster did take a little bit of a hit at the end. As we get a look at the manager for Arcahaie, Freshno Phils Therod. And Marcel Gale in charge of Waterhouse. Corner kick upcoming for Arcahaie. They start to gain steam in this game. That one played across, headed to the back post. Not quite ready. And not able to direct it on frame is Richard Muriel, but he has been very active in this last minute. A good initial header won in the box by Joseph. And Arcahaie starting to create more and more opportunities inside this first 10 minutes. Joseph gives chase. Both teams pressing high in these first 10 minutes, not allowing much play out of the back, but well dealt with there. This ball will get him behind. Only one runner in the box, maybe two coming. Top of the box. And a lunging tackle there from Arcahaie, looking for the break, not able to make anything come from it. And so far, end-to-end action from both of these teams. If this continues, it's going to make for a very exciting evening. Good challenge on the far side flank. Good challenge in midfield, looking to spring the wide player, not able to do so. Looking to play in combination is Waterhouse, but well defended by Arcahaie. Player down for Waterhouse. Playing the ball out of bounds as everyone urges him to do so. Benjamin Whitty, our center official, will go check on the injured player. And Arcahaie so far providing the most opportunities going forward. Our participant in the 2021 Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League were eliminated in the round of 16 by Cruz Azul, but they're no stranger to playing in the Champions League. So looking to get back there. Devon James helped back to his feet. And Marcel Gale speaking with some of his players over on the sideline, taking the moment to make sure that everything is organized. Now having seen 12 minutes and change of how Arcahaie is playing and looking to attack. But Devon James appears to be okay as he walks off to the sideline. Foul called, and that'll be a free kick to Waterhouse. We look at Ricardo Thomas, the veteran defender for Waterhouse, alongside Malik Cockings there in the back. A good partnership off that right side of the back line. Another foul call, but play is resumed quickly. Oh, that one doesn't make it all the way across as Joseph cuts it out. Trying to turn the backs of Arcahaie, not able to do so, but a throw in higher up the field as Devon James is back on and takes the throw. Out, but well taken on the first touch ball to the wide channel. Strike from distance. That one off the back line of Arcahaie. No call. It'll be a throw in. Gabriel with the pressure, well intercepted there. Both teams being put up under a lot of pressure so far in this first 15 minutes. A very energetic start to this one. Nothing has been conceded yet. A couple opportunities, but a lot of possession in this middle third to go forward. Waterhouse has been in this tournament 6 times. The last appearance coming in 2020, another one in 2019. Then you got to go back just a couple to 2014. And then their first 2 quite a while back in 06 and 1998. But one of the more seasoned to be in this international competition. Looking for runners forward. What a great ball slipping through. Good defending now into the penalty area. He has the advantage there. But great cover defending coming across before an opportunity could be given on goal. Javon James again goes down, but just doing a lot of work effort to get in behind. And Sylvanson Collin not able to keep up, but good help. Area from Bimbo. Foster looking to change the point quickly. An optimistic strike, but Elian collects. And that call will go against Arcahaie. Kamani Campbell brought down hard on that challenge, the center back. And Waterhouse doing well so far to build up out of the back under a lot of pressure, but doing well just to have different interchanges and being able to play out of pressure to retain possession. Play on, says the referee. There's an advantage on that far side flank. Getting into the penalty area. Great ball. What a save. Guli Elian with an amazing reaction save right in front. Ricardo Thomas with the great run down that right side flank, getting forward and whipping this ball across. Such a great opportunity. Andre Moulton comes so close, but right at Alien. Good in-swinging ball to the back post, but it skips through. Another corner kick coming. Service in. This one's just central. Cleared out. Not out of danger yet. The wide space is on, and Waterhouse retains possession. Love this ball. It's a little bit too high and well played by the outside back. And so far, both goalkeepers with a save each from inside 12 yards that has kept this game at 0-0. The first one made by Foster on the other end against Arcahaie, and then the last one against Moulton, who had to be within 8 yards, potentially 6 yards on that opportunity, but some end-to-end action and just no one able to break through quite yet. But we're in the 22nd minute, excuse me. I'm Casey White on the broadcast for this one. It's another entertaining one that's shaping up here. This one played in, going into the penalty area. Left-footed ball across. It's across, and it's in the goal. He converts. One opportunity after another coming for Waterhouse. This one eventually pays off. The wide channels have been so good for Waterhouse in this first part of our first half. Now rewarded with the 23rd minute goal, 1-0 to Waterhouse. This ball in behind. Binbao just plays it right across, and just a great finish. Could have easily gone over with how much momentum was on this ball, but just running right through it. It was trying to sneak up high, but there was enough space to get that one in, and just a very, very good finish to put Waterhouse up. That goal coming from Andre Moulton, who just had that last opportunity I was referring to from about 6 to 8 yards out. He makes no mistake about that one. Kamar Foster on the other end needing a little bit of attention, but the 27-year-old Andre Moulton giving himself a good little birthday present, turning 28 tomorrow, opening the scoring this evening, not only for the entire tournament for Waterhouse FC. And both of these teams earning their right to play here, finishing runner-up in each of their respective leagues. Waterhouse in the Jamaican Premier League, Arcahaie in the Haitian League, Division 1. Both of the champions in the other bracket, so an exciting tournament as both of them were in the earlier game today, with Violette from the Haitian League coming out on top with a 3-2 victory over Cavalier. Ball played in. A left-footed strike, connecting a little underneath it, and it goes out for a goal kick. Foul called, good positioning there. Shaquille Bradford draws the foul, the forward. Long throw from Thomas. Earning the corner kick, it appears, for Waterhouse. And so far, the success for Waterhouse has come from those wide spaces on both sides. Ricardo Thomas generating opportunity after opportunity, as well as Javon James and Cardell Benbow with services into the penalty area. Thomas whipped in, header, second header. And a save there from Ilian, but it's not out of trouble just yet. Another service going down in the penalty area, but no call. Arcahaie dispossessed in the middle third, and Waterhouse looks to spring the other way. Well done to avoid pressure. This one slipped in. Benbow in the 1v1, coming inside where there's lots of help. And the recovering defender puts it out for a throw. Cardell Benbow has the assist on the first goal. He's done 3 stints with Waterhouse. Great touch going into the penalty area from James. A little bit of tug of the shirt there, got away with it, and now it's cleared. Arcahaie looking to generate something themselves. Junior Joseph with the cross. This is dangerous, but it's out now. Still possessing in that final third is Arcahaie. Gabriel decides to start possession over through the holding mid. Good little slip ball in. A great touch. No call, says our center official. Look to have positioning. It'll be interesting to see this one again. Good positioning, and wow. That seemed to be a pretty clear penalty there. There was definitely contact on the legs, but nonetheless, it will be a corner kick. A ball played in, headed wide. And Junior Joseph is a handful up top for Arcahaie. Good ball out wide, but some acrobatics there to keep it out. This one will trickle all the way through to Foster. Takes his time, and I don't blame him. Settle things down a little bit. Waterhouse defending in a 4-4-2 and making life difficult for Arcahaie as they build out of the back. But the spaces are wide, which now they've found. So this could be good for Arcahaie as they continue to build forward. Very well played there in the half space. Strike from distance. A little too optimistic, a goal kick. foul call. That'll go the way of Waterhouse. Manager Marcel Gell urging on his players, still defending in that 4-4-2. Arcahaie enjoying a little bit of possession here, a little spell where they've kept the ball for a couple minutes. But some patience from Waterhouse FC, who's done their job early on in this one with that 22nd minute goal from Moulton. Good little ball in behind. This one's dangerous. Falling down to the feet. This one goes over. Garrison Gabriel not able to let that one drop enough to get it on frame. Dispossessed in midfield, looking the other way, but not able to connect. Another pass. Arcahaie now looking to go the other direction. Great ball into Joseph's feet. Left-footed shot. Looking for the slip ball. It gets there inside. Good covering defense. It took 3 defenders from Waterhouse to be able to stop that run. Richard Muriel was looking to be unstoppable there. And it looks like a card is going to come out. It remains to be seen who that was given to. The Waterhouse FC doing everything they can to make sure that they keep this lead going into halftime as we get to about 10 minutes left in this first half. And the red card was given to number 12 on this challenge, going in a little late. And it looked like he just kind of missed, but it did go through on a very, very tough challenge there. Left-footed in-swinging ball. A lot of space on that far side. Looking to drop it off. Look at the recovering defenders from Arcahaie. Joseph finds a lot of space on the backside on his left foot. Looking to curl it. Falls down to Gabriel. Another collision now in midfield. The captain, Ramon Howell, involved in this one. And a yellow card is given. Olnik Alessi. The two captains going at it, and just consistent infringement as indicated by Benjamin Whitty. Looked like he was just trying to avoid that challenge. Ramon Howell coming in very hard and just very mistimed on both sides. Going the direction of Arcahaie, but Alessi is the one that was carded. Strike on frame, right into the arms of Kamar Foster. Joseph doing so well coming off that back line, playing in that space in front. Gabriel with the ball, heading just wide. But there's more life from Arcahaie, really pushing forward. Muriel has done well on that left side flank, coming in on the backside run. And Waterhouse has gone quiet offensively, and Arcahaie has come alive. This one will go out for a throw-in, and Waterhouse will continue to keep it in their attacking final third. Amani Campbell, the player that was down, and player appeals for a foul, but play will resume through the throw-in. And so far, a pretty combative first half. 2 yellow cards given, 1 for each team. Excuse me, both for Arcahaie, my apologies. Good touch inside. Hard challenge. 2 cards out. Silverson with the challenge. And again, it's Cardell Binbo drawing that foul, and this could be a very dangerous opportunity. Not a whole lot of time left in this first half. Keithy Simpson has stepped up to take this one. The Jamaican international player. Six in the wall for Arcahaie. Simpson with the strike, bent in. Ilian with 2 saves there, with the initial save and able to gather it, but a lot of players rushing in for a potential rebound, including Bradford. Trying to generate numbers forward. A late foul called and a lot of unrest on that call by Benjamin Whitty. Shaquille Bradford holding the back of his head after that challenge. Here's that last challenge, just coming over the back. The enemy able to draw that one. Left-footed service to that backside area. Great first touch on the right foot. Gonzaga to the left. It's going to drop down. Can they convert? No. Too many players in front. Gabriel with the cross. Cut out by the near post. And that'll be cleared. Opportunity after opportunity coming for Arcahaie. Waterhouse always looking strong on the counterattack, but Arcahaie really having some good opportunities here as we start to close out this first half. Dort unhappy with the situation right now. And Simpson remains down. Simpson going off to the sideline. And a bit of frustration boiling over at the end of the first half. Errant pass will go out for a throw-in. And the Waterhouse FC team will certainly take their time on this one as Arcahaie is starting to build a little bit of momentum. And I'm sure Waterhouse would love to go into halftime with this 1-0 lead. Great feet getting out of pressure. This one goes wide. Ricardo Thomas looking to take it forward. Plays the early ball in. That looks familiar from earlier. It has worked so well for them so far in this game. Benbow. Looking to play in combination, trying to draw the foul, but goal kick. Ball on that one. It'll be a goal kick for Waterhouse. Be 3 minutes of additional time added onto this one. Stoppages for some injuries and a couple cards. So it's been a busy one for our center official thus far. Foster electing to go long, not taking any chances in these final few minutes. Looking to expose the space behind the back line. Not able to, but Joseph picks it up on the clearance. Looking to going wide. Miscommunication there on run and service. we're entering what appears to be the final minute of additional time as Arcahaie looking to go forward, as they so often have, through Joseph. Played back into midfield, dispossessed, and Waterhouse looking to bring one more attack before halftime, and the foul is drawn, so it appears we'll get one more opportunity to perhaps double the score. This ball played into the back post, headed across. Well read by Ilian. And there's the whistle for halftime. An end-to-end affair in this first half between Arcahaie and Waterhouse, but Arcahaie really launching attacks further into the half as it went, but Waterhouse is the team that is up through the 22nd minute goal by Andre Moulton. 2 opportunities within 2 minutes, and he finally converted on the second one on a great finish on a back post run. That's the separation right now, but both of these teams so much at stake, so they'll head into the locker room. Make sure you stick around to see what goes on in this second half, because it's sure to be an entertaining one. We'll be right back. A back and forth first half between Arcahaie and Waterhouse. A lot of individual effort from Waterhouse, generating some early opportunities. Both keepers coming up big in this one. Bimbao, fancy feet, getting that opportunity on frame, and then Joseph on the other end. With this opportunity is just a great save. Good footwork there to go forward by Bien-Ami, who was the goal scorer in the first game for Arcahaie, and they're with the best opportunity perhaps of the half for Arcahaie. And then this one comes from Moulton. Just a great ball across, but it wouldn't take too much longer until Moulton did find the back of the net with that right-footed blast. In the 22nd minute, Bimbao turns the corner here, puts some pace on this ball onto the onrushing Andre Moulton, and gets a goal just after having the one right before saved, and that would be the 1-0 lead. But Illy's busy in goal for Arcahaie, but really, so far, the man of the first half for me, for them to keep this at 1-0. Another opportunity on frame by Keithy Simpson on the set piece, but unable to convert. And really just not able to generate a lot after that opportunity from Bien-Ami. Really didn't generate a lot going forward. There's been some good play through Peterson Jr. Joseph for Arcahaie, but not really anything that's resulting in clear chances on frame. And when it was, Kamar Foster was up to the task. So that's where it's at. goalkeeper saves on both sides. But Moulton's 22nd minute goal is the difference so far. But I have this feeling there's going to be more this second half. Some frustration toward the end of the first half, some passion coming out from both of these sides, but especially Arcahaie, who's in their second game and really is in search and in desperate need of that equalizer goal to try to salvage at least 1 point, if not more, in this game. But a lot of time to go, 45 minutes to be able to see who's going to be able to claim those points in Group B. Bright spot in the first half was the goal scorer Moulton for Waterhouse, but Ricardo Thomas and Cardell Binbo both playing on the flanks, higher up the field. Ricardo Thomas in that outside back role. A lot of the success for Waterhouse when they've had it has come from using the wide channels. Arcahaie, on the other hand, has really played a lot centrally through Peterson Jr. Joseph, who is more of that back to goal 9, a strong presence that can with going forward in the final third. So it'll be good for Arcahaie to continue to play through him, but also look to expose those wide spaces. And that's the whistle for the beginning of the second half. We're underway in the Dominican Republic, which is playing host to all of these Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championships. The second game of the night, and in the second half for this one, I'm Casey White on the broadcast. It's been a thrilling night of games in Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. So happy to be bringing you this one as well. In this second half that awaits to be seen as this ball's into the final third. Ball played across, cleared up, but not out of the way yet. Going to be a substitution coming in for Arcahaie is going to be G. Innocent, and going out Richard Murillo. Innocent coming into this one. Just a little bit of a change, just under second half, so interesting timing since we came out of halftime, but nonetheless a change is made. The 24-year-old will try to come into the game and put some of his game onto this one. Long ball in, Elian alert to the danger and a quick counterattack throw, but now it's going backwards. It'll be interesting to see if there's any tactical changes from Arcahaie, who's really going to be searching to change things up a bit. That one's a missed touch and goes out for a throw. But Arcahaie didn't generate a lot going forward, although there was some good play in midfield. Really only one opportunity on frame. A few good balls behind the back line, but a missed touch there. When those did occur, didn't allow for opportunities on frame to test. Much better build-up in the wide area from Arcahaie. That ball in, very good ball to Joseph. Tripped up a bit on the second part of the tackle. And well defended wide by Waterhouse, but that's that wide channel space that Arcahaie was not able to expose in the first half, now generating some bit of opportunity going forward. No final piece yet, but a little bit more. That ball, a little impatient, will go across the end line. Quickly put back into play by Arcahaie. One v 3 at the top there. Not the best odds for Waterhouse, and Arcahaie takes over. Great ball down the line. And again, the wide space is helpful, but then again, centrally dispossessed, and Waterhouse looks to go the other direction. 3v3 at the back, but two players recovering for Arcahaie. Good ball out. Julian to get this out and distributes wide. Great little ball in behind. This is an opportunity. Hit near save. That ball needed to be cut back as Foster came across, but a dangerous little ball in behind, but just couldn't quite get his hips around it, Thomas. But the vision from Dorless was just magnificent on that ball. Bending ball to the near post, helped on. Foster with the punch, hits the referee. And still somehow Waterhouse comes away with it. It's going to be restart after the ball hit our center official. And both of these teams have been a part of the Scotiabank Concacaf Champions League. Waterhouse in the 2014-2015 season, they were a part of the group stage. And Arcahaie in 2021 making it to the round of 16, and 2020 making it to the semifinals where they were eliminated by Deportivo Saprissa from Costa Rica. This ball, more dangerous than it appeared initially, still kept in the penalty area, and Foster eventually cleans it up behind the back line. House also being a part of the Concacaf League, not the Champions League, but the Concacaf League 19. So both of these clubs, no stranger to competing in international competition inside of Concacaf. A little bit of urgency coming from the Estadio Cibao. Little clip ball behind. This is lovely. Oh, just floats a little bit too long. The blindside run there looked like it might be something to cause problems for Waterhouse. In the first half as well, there was a little clip ball that was brought down off the chest of Murillo. Does not convert when the defender came flying in to make sure that there was no opportunity on frame. So it's something that Arcahaie has done well. It's not at the moment. Good turn in midfield. Well played through Joseph, but dispossessed. Right-footed strike. This one just to the near side area. And Foster looking to organize his back line. Now, as Waterhouse has less and less possession, they're starting to collapse a bit defensively and just get a little bit deeper, allowing those opportunities from distance. And they're close. Not quite on frame yet, but struck well. That's good combination play in midfield, but good defending pass. Thomas. And Arcahaie is doing better having numbers forward. That's something they weren't really able to do in that first half. It was really Joseph on his own. It does leave you exposed a little bit for the counterattack, which we're seeing, but they're going to have to commit numbers forward. With this being their second of 2 games and sitting on 0 points, they're going to have to go to try to equalize in this second half. We do have a substitution upcoming for Waterhouse. Coming into the game is Andre Leslie, and he'll be replacing Shaquille Bradford. Their player with over 100 appearances in the Jamaican Premier League. As Bradford is taken off by the medical staff. The 58th minute from Estadio Cibao. The lead to Waterhouse FC over Arcahaie FC. This Group B matchup for the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championships. I'm Casey White on the broadcast for this evening. Foul called by Benjamin Whitty, and it'll be a set piece for Arcahaie. Ball played in behind the back line. Only one runner in the box. Very smart to keep possession here. Now it goes, though. It's certainly a foul, and it is called. And it goes the opposite direction of my initial thought. Someone called against Waterhouse, and Arcahaie wasting no time to go forward. Electing for the long service. And Kamani Campbell and Malik Cockings have been so good in that center back role. You got to think that those long service balls are a little bit optimistic because they've won a lot in the air. When Arcahaie has developed more opportunities, it has been wide in this second half, and they've definitely shown they can do that in this first 15 minutes so far. Good ball into Joseph. He somehow gets away from that. And again, that ball's won in the middle by Campbell. Big collision near the midfield line, but play is going on. And now it's cleared. Perhaps the whistle will go. And it does. And the players will be checked on. We'll take a look at the collision here. And just stepped on Andre Moulton coming in late there. And Bien-Ami is still down. Challenge. Took a cleat to the ankle on the challenge, just late the challenge there. Bien-Ami getting his first start of this Caribbean Club Championship tournament, coming in as a substitute against Atletico Vega Real on Friday and getting the 65th minute goal. It wouldn't be enough to lose 2-1 in that first group game, but a spot for them in the first game, and now getting the start here this evening. Feels for a handball, but play on. An opportunity perhaps. Crashing in the near post. Goal kick. Waterhouse looking to try to get in line, creates the 2v1, now in the pit area. It's dangerous, but good cover defensively, and it's cleared. The last challenge coming in from behind, and a little tug, or shall I say big tug at the end by Leslie. This is a great service to the back post area. Elian comes out strong, though, and launches the counterattack quickly. Can they continue to go forward quickly before Waterhouse recovers defensively? Arcahaie looking to play him behind the back line. This is dangerous. A little bit too straight of a ball there, but a good run in behind the back line to pressure the keeper. The enemy back in and doing well to pressure, trying to find that second goal of his tournament. There's the goal scorer from the 22nd minute. That's the difference in this game so far. The finish from Andre Moulton. Free kick to Waterhouse. Ball curling in front of the back line. No danger there. Ricardo Thomas would probably want an opportunity like that again. Andre Moulton is down, needing a bit of help, but our center official making sure that there's not too much time taken here and continuing it going. Moulton denying the stretcher and walking off of his own accord. Back underway in the second half as Arcahaie continuing to look to try to equalize this one. This scoreline has held for 45 minutes exactly since that 22nd minute goal. And Waterhouse has done well to try to neutralize Joseph centrally, but Arcahaie is continuing to use the outside spaces to create more and more opportunities, which is something they really couldn't figure out how to do in the first half against this 4-4-2 defensively that Waterhouse employs. A missed clearance, chested back to Kamar Foster. Bit of a dodgy moment there for the back line of Waterhouse, but well dealt with. That's not a lot of numbers forward for Arcahaie. And Waterhouse getting a little bit pushed back defensively. This happened in the first half a little bit too, where the more possession Arcahaie enjoyed, they got further and further back, which allowed distance. They almost get into a back line of 6, as you can see now, as the outside mids drop in the final third defending. We'll have to be aware of those clearances and anything that might drop out to the top of the box if they want to keep Arcahaie off the board. The substitution is coming into the game for Waterhouse. DeVroy Gray will come in and replace Javon James. Coming in as well for our Richardson Thomas coming into the game, replacing Gerson Gabriel. A long chance opportunity right through, but well defended by Waterhouse. Their back line just so steady on any services so far in this second half. And set pieces becoming very, very important right now for Arcahaie, looking for any way to generate a chance to equalize in this game, not wanting to be shut out in points. This is their second game and only opportunity to add to the group standings. That ball's played into a good area, with it being an in-swinger, just too hard to get on the end of it. Waterhouse looking to go the other way. Dispossessed, not completely there in midfield. Foul called, and now a set piece will go the other way for Waterhouse. A card is going to be taken out. There's going to be a second yellow for LSC, the captain, and shown the red card, and that is going to impact the game as Arcahaie is looking to capitalize. That first foul there, not the call, but this next one, yes, very late challenge, a bit. Can't fault him for trying to compete, but a late challenge there. And the captain of LSC has shown the red card. Not a great way to end group play. Not only the red card, but there will be a free kick from a dangerous area, and then Arcahaie will have to see out this game being down a man. Left-footed strike with blast over the top. That was this for Waterhouse. Damian Binns did come into the game for Andre Moulton as well, so that was another change. But perhaps the biggest change is going to be that Arcahaie is now a player down and also a goal down. Not a great combination as they search to get back into this one. Well defended and chased down by the outside back. And this is what Arcahaie will have to do. These are the opportunities that the details matter when you are playing a man down. Good service into the middle of the penalty box. It bounces down. No one at the top of the box. And the referee run into by the forward from Waterhouse, but we're up and going again. The stoppage in play. We will resume with a throw in here shortly. Ricardo Thomas jogs over with some intent to take this throw in. Looked to be a free header, but well recovered by Arcahaie. And that one will go out of play on the far side for an Arcahaie throw-in. And as it currently stands, if this scoreline holds for the last 15 minutes plus, get 3 points and tie Atletico Villarreal with 3 points to top the group before their meeting on Tuesday. And Arcahaie would not advance with 0 points, ultimately leading to that game being a decider for who finishes first and second, but both securing advancement. And Arcahaie has been in both games only a 2-1 loss in the last game versus Villarreal, and now just behind one. So it really is time for Arcahaie. They are going to have to push. Good ball in behind, well-weighted pass, good service, back post run, header, almost converted, and that would have potentially been it. Arcahaie playing a player down, and what could have been a second goal would have been a difficult mountain to climb. Well battled, and again to the left foot, coming in on goal, and there it is! The second goal of the game, coming in the 78th minute on an individual effort. Just slaloming through the defenders of Arcahaie to make it 2-0. And there it is, Devori Gray just going through 3 defenders, and then the finish to the far post. The second half substitute making himself known and perhaps securing the 3 points. Still a little bit of time left, but a lot up against Arcahaie right now to get back into this game. The 22nd minute goal from Moulton, now the 78th minute goal from Gray. Both goals coming at very important times when Arcahaie looks to try to go forward, trying to push things, and just taking the wind out of their sails with those finishes. But here they try to get one back. You can't fault the effort here. This one played to the back post, and that'll go all the way across the field for a throw-in. Two more substitutes for Arcahaie coming into the game. The first one, Kinley Hazard, will be replacing Iveto Dort. And Eugenor Stineas will come in for Iliador Dorlus. For being a player down, Arcahaie still showing a lot of life in this. Unfortunate to give up that second goal, but it was effort. That one bangs off the post. More pressure, and now a goal kick. Arcahaie is really still pushing on. And you gotta love that. Love the effort. Look at this strike. Right off the crossbar. From Kinley Hazard, just came into the game, didn't even take him 20 seconds to make himself known. But a good idea from the manager to bring in some fresh legs, being down a player after that red card to Alisi, the captain. Some fresh legs to get going, see if they can just generate anything in this final 10 minutes of regulation. Good interchange. Well done by Arcahaie. Great ball in. Touched across. Could it be? No. It's played back. Wow. That would have made it quite interesting if that one goes in the back of the net. That is some beautiful play through the midfield. Great final pass from Joseph across the frame. And Thomas just not able to convert that, but this ball in behind, a little blindside run and the ball across. Foster, a brave save coming across his frame to make sure that the shutout still exists thus far. Foster being tended to after that save. He's had some very, very well-timed saves for Waterhouse, allowing them to stay in it early on in this game with the first two of these really going to Arcahaie, and then two in the last minutes, one off the crossbar that Foster appeared to have covered, but it did hit off the crossbar hard. And then that last save, that is extremely difficult what he just did. Collecting again is Foster. We have to whistle right now. We approach the final 6 minutes of regulation. And Foster down again. more medical attention needed for the goalkeeper for Waterhouse. And this game, for the entire 84 minutes we've witnessed, has been an up and down affair. It's been a wild back and forth. And moved into this game by both teams. And you've got to give credit also to Arcahaie being down up there right now. They really haven't slowed down since that happened. And take a look at Foster after that punt. Deciding to go down there and now getting the medical attention. But oftentimes when teams do go down a player, they seem to find this different edge, and that second goal for Waterhouse is proving to be very important. Yes, they didn't convert Arcahaie, but had that, it'd be quite a scary moment for Waterhouse. So the 2-0 lead got to be making them feel a little bit better. Great ball central, opening things up. Well-timed run. The wide spaces have been good for both teams, and it goes wide. By the will look to spring forward. Recovering well, though, is the midfield for Waterhouse. Hazard getting higher up the field, not able to find him. And Waterhouse looks to counterattack themselves. Good ball on frame, but Elian deals with it well. Good ball to the back post, well taken. It appeared and then a little bit off the foot, and now it goes to a goal kick for Waterhouse. Long service. Hazard looking to go on the overlap, but they'll go the opposite way, Arcahaie. Numbers forward, using the wide space again. Looking to create the 2v1, a little bit of numerical superiority in the wide channel, but they're going long. Push down in the box, not called. The Haitian fans can't believe it. That's twice that Junior Joseph's been taken down in the box, once in the first half. Now he has positioning here. Positioning, yes, maybe made it look a little more than it actually was, as he's a strong guy up there in that 9 position. There's no stop in this Arcahaie team, even being down 2-0. You've got to like the industriousness of what they're doing. It's a great ball to the backside. Elian does well to come out. Hazard doing well to take some space, slipping it into Joseph. Well done on the back heel, flats it back, offside. And in the last 10 minutes, Joseph done even better in that center forward position, not only linking play, but making dangerous passes as well. Just a little bit too eager on that run and the timing off for the offside call. Arcahaie continuing to go forward, and 5 minutes of added time is going to be put onto this second half. So time still for Arcahaie to try to cut into this 2-0 lead. Hazard. What a great ball out. Not able to collect on that near side flank, but a great touch and just such great vision to find that opposite side pass. Of a substitution coming to the game. Gregory Mason coming in and replacing the captain, Ramon Howell. The captain getting a bit of a break, as well as Rowan Beadle coming into the game and replacing Cardell Bimbo. Two critical players in this game. Ramon Howell just really just that stalwart in midfield, controlling the game, doing a lot of defensive work, and Bimbo with the assist on the 22nd minute goal to Moulton. Ball played in, across, nothing to Tess Foster, but Arcahaie continuing to look to go forward. Some combination play in the final third for Waterhouse, getting around the outside, getting into the penalty area, right-footed shot, not able to get it off, and a foul called on Waterhouse. Beadle looking to get around the corner there, but then just late on that challenge on the clearance, committing the foul. Arcahaie continuing to look forward. A lot of runners ahead of the ball. Over the head of Joseph. Perhaps it could bounce down, but letting it go all the way through. Very clever by the center back. And we're in the last minute of what appears to be the added time that our center official will give. And Waterhouse closing in on their first victory in this edition of the Concacaf Caribbean Club Championships. Beetle again doing some great work inside the penalty area. Arcahaie not stopping, continuing to go forward. Perhaps the last opportunity of the game if Arcahaie can get this into the box. Clipped into the back post. Another header won by the back line. And that's the whistle that Waterhouse has been waiting for. Disappointment on the faces of Arcahaie as they lose 2-0 to the Jamaican side. A great and entertaining game on both sides. One goal in each half coming at big times for Waterhouse FC. And in their first game of this 2022 edition of the Concacaf Caribbean Club Championships, they secure 3 points with a 2-0 lead through a goal from Moulton and Gray. Stick around. We'll have full-time highlights coming up right after this. It's been a great evening at the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championships. Arcahaie and Waterhouse getting after it in this nightcap from the Dominican Republic. Opportunities on both sides coming quickly in this game. This one off the shot initially early in the game for Waterhouse. Joseph being able to spring players wide. And then this is the best opportunity for Arcahaie in the first half. Bien-Ami was the goal scorer from the first game, looking to get on the board again. And that would really be the only opportunity for Arcahaie, but Waterhouse would go the other way. Moulton missing that opportunity for the save from Elian, but this one eventually would go in. Benbow gets around this corner as James plays in the ball, and what a great finish from Andre Moulton for the goal in the 22nd minute to put Waterhouse FC up on top, and they would continue to create opportunities. Baguli Ilian in goal for Arcahaie kept them in it in the first half. Simpson with the free kick here. Just about 22 yards from goal. Again, Ilian with the save, and it was an entertaining first half, and it started the same way in the second half. Arcahaie, a lot of opportunities going forward, not able to get their hips around that ball. Thomas getting around the outside with the cross. And then another one in, and really utilizing the wide channels more in the second half. was Arcahaie, and it was to their benefit as they started to generate corner kicks from this and create opportunities and balls across as well for Waterhouse. Not as many opportunities in the second half right away for Waterhouse as they had to withstand that pressure coming from Arcahaie trying to equalize. And then this individual effort from Gray was just fabulous in the 78th minute, and it really took the air out of the game after the red card on LSE. Then this goal to make it 2-0 really provided the separation that allowed Waterhouse to see this one out. A great start to their campaign for Waterhouse, securing the 3 points, getting to the top of the table, but Arcahaie was still trying to equalize and trying to cut into that lead. Hazard, the second half substitute, bangs this one off the crossbar. You can hear how hard he shot that ball, but nothing able to drop for Arcahaie. A lot of disappointment for them as that eliminates them from competition and advancement to the semifinal round. But Waterhouse able to get 3 points from this game, and now they are tied with Villarreal and actually have the goal differential with 2 over Villarreal, and that'll be a great matchup on Tuesday at 8 p.m. That'll be the nightcap, but prior to that, Cibao will take on Cavalier for the top of Group A as well. Cavalier needing 3 points. Cibao currently tied with Violette in first place, but Violette does not have a game in hand. Cibao does. So a lot of action coming up in the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship over the next week. This is not all you have to watch. We have games coming up on Tuesday, the semifinals, finals throughout the rest of the week. So make sure you tune in over the next 7 to 10 days as we finish off this tournament. I had a great time being on the broadcast tonight. I'm Casey White. On behalf of all the production crew, thank you and good night.